Josh, you've been one of the spokesmen for this team for a long time, answered a lot of questions. What have we not asked you that you're dying to answer?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I feel,
You're beating it all to death, right?
I feel like I've answered pretty much everything.
No, I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Probably. Let me see. I never really get personal with media, so
Sure.
I guess we can ask some personal questions.
Oh, okay. I don't want to. Biggest fan in your family, then?
Let me see. Ooh, if they see this, they might be mad at this. I want to go with my mom, but it's like it's not a consistent favorite because you got my mom, you got my aunt, but my mom is my mom. But it's just I don't know. I'm just going to mom and be safe.
Okay.
I'm
Do
gonna
they
go with
critique
mom
you? Do they call you up and say, "Hey, you did this"? You.
My mom swears she worked 10 years with Bill Belichick. It's like she feels like she's coached linebackers, DBs, quarterbacks, everything. But I mean, she's learned to love the game as I've played the game, which is amazing. She played basketball, so she has an athletic background. So she gets tips from my goddad who coaches at my high school I went to. So I mean, she's learning to understand the game. But it's just sometimes she's like, "Hey Josh, why don't you make this play? Why don't you do this?" Well, Mom, if I jump out this gap and shoot this gap, it's gonna be a touchdown. It ain't like high school no more where I can run around the block and make a play. If I miss a step or if I miss a field, it's a touchdown. So it's just little things like that trying to explain it to her. She's gradually coming along though, but she's a little. I would put her a step above the average football mom. Definitely.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You can send her out and have her explain stuff to all the other fans, all the other people. We've talked about your relationship with your mom a little bit. From the personal side, for football, for all these things you've been through, would you have been the person you are now without this game, without playing?
Definitely wouldn't be. I have no idea where I would be right now. And in the most, I'm smiling, but in the most truthful way. Like I come from a place where it's not really all peaches and roses, and it's really like football is really pretty much your only way out if you want to go the legal side of things. So yeah, without football, I honestly don't know where I would be at.
Does that lead you, whenever playing is done, involvement in the game in some way, do you think?
I don't really feel like involvement in the game. I've definitely like had ideas of wanting to coach, but it's more so just making sure I can provide lessons, provide experience, and show people that making it out and doing different things is possible. Like growing up how I grew up. Like you have people who are pretty much stuck in the same mindset that there's only one way to do things and it's really not possible. Like I go back home, I'm pretty much the only person from my hometown that's doing exactly what I'm doing. So it's always good to shed light and show the younger generations that it's possible to do things. You can follow this exact path. You can literally just take the recipe, take the resume, and really just do it. Because growing up, I never really had anybody to actually look at, okay, this is exactly what I want to do, this is exactly the way to follow it. But I've noticed the past couple of years, me going back home and me continuously growing as a man and really just showing people how to do things has actually helped. You have kids graduate early now. I graduated early. I was one of the first people from my city to graduate early. They're actually starting to take football more serious. You have people, okay, what is my plan? Like they're drawing out plans in 8th grade. This is exactly what I want to do, different things. But that's really probably the biggest thing for me.
That was my biggest question. I mean, you're obviously doing everything you can to share that, but are you seeing results? And it sounds like you are.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing results. And it's more so like just pouring into kids. Like I mean, I'm saying kids, but like because I view myself in the older lighting because how they look at me, but they're 2-3 years younger than me. Like, and they're like literally following the same exact recipe. It actually makes me proud. Like I'm seeing them graduate. I'm seeing them actually be successful in college. I'm seeing them, if they don't go to college, they're going to a trade school. If they're not in trade school, they're at least just doing different things with life other than turning to the streets or doing things that would get them in trouble.
Finally, one football question. What do you have to do to most help your team win?
I really just play my game, play within my parameters, do exactly what I need to do the best things for the coaches, best things for my teammates, just be the consistent player I've been all year.